Alright, my first 1500 point 7th edition game, Spoils of War, Tyranids versus Tau. And Tyranid side's got Turvagon, Zoanthrope, Hive Tyrant, Gantz, Exocrine from the formation, Biovore formation, Warriors from the formation, Tyrannifex, Zoanthrope, and then 3 Shrikes and Deathleaper, my Warlord. And then you've got a Riptide, Broadside, Broadside, Broadside. Is it 3 squads of Fire Warriors?
Yeah, Fire Warriors.
1, 2, 3. Ethereal, Pathfinders, Kroot,
and then Deep Striking Commander.
Deep Striking Commander. It's 1500 points and the objectives are already out. We don't. I just actually seized the initiative, or stole, whatever it's called, and we don't know what tactical objectives are yet. So everyone comes forward and we're onto the psychic phase, of which there's going to be. You're going to have 2 dice. Alright, so Psychic Phase, he takes a wound from Perils, but he did get his Warp Blast off, and he lost Onslaught for the rest of the game, but that guy is onslaughted. And we are now on to shooting. We killed some Pathfinders, we killed 3 Kroot, we tried to kill the Ethereal with barraged weapons, but failed. But we did kill a bunch of Fire Warriors. And some guys ran. This guy runs 1 inch. He is connected to a guard. Ran 5 inches, ran 2 inches, and we're on to no assault, so it is. Alright, so roll your tactical objectives. So he moves. He's one of his tactical objectives is to get this objective, and he's not worried that I'm going to steal it right now, so the Riptide's not taking it. Fire Warriors are falling back just a little bit, but not falling back. Pathfinders move up, and pretty much everyone else just stands exactly where they were. One of his objectives is to kill a Psyker, so his goal is to kill my 1 wound Zoanthrope this round. What was the other one you got? It was like, oh, kill my Warlord. Yeah, my Warlord's not on the table, so that's not happening yet. And we forgot to roll this, but when Deathleaper comes in, this guy becomes leadership 7. Alright, so it's on to shooting. Do the Tau thing. So on the shooting, Sean here gets 1 victory point, so we're 1-1 because he kills my Zoanthrope. And he puts a lot of shots into this 2-up armor save, slightly covered Tyrannifex, and puts a wound on it. And you put a wound on the Exocrine with Riptide, and then on the assault phase, Riptide flies. Oh, you got another victory point then. Boom.
Yeah.
But does it blow up?
Let's see.
Yes!
Oh, wait. You're right.
And so it is D3? Was that what it was? D6. D6, strength 4. 6! Oh. But I do. I want to roll them.
Alrighty. You'll need
6s. But I'll get 1, and then you'll save. I got 1.
You got 1. Do I save?
Yeah. Okay, so it blows up. He gets his point. So it's 2-1. Tower winning. And you're keeping your other. What was the other power? Oh, kill my Warlord.
Kill your Warlord.
Do you want to drop it this round?
Okay.
You'll keep it. Okay. So in movement, comes up, gets to there, moves to there, keeping within range of the Warriors so he can twin link, spawns 12 guys without doubling, and deep strikes to there, and Deathleaper is here. And we're on to Psychics, where you get 4 dice. Alright, so Psychic Phase, he lost 2 of his Ballistic and Weapon skill, and nothing else happened. I got Dominion off, yeah, that's it. And so we're on to shooting. Alright, in the shooting phase, I kill a Fire Warrior with a Deep Striking Shrike. He chooses not to shoot. They shot, did nothing. He shot, did nothing. Yeah. We got a lot of pinning tests. They passed all of them. This guy put 11 strength 6 shots into him and did like 3 wounds, of which he saved them, of course. And now we're on to the assault phase. Assault phase, he takes some wounds, he kills some Kroot, they run, they escape, he doesn't eat them, and yeah, so we're on to Tau round 2. And what did I get? I got 1 point. Did I get any other objectives? So, movement here, this Riptide comes here. These dudes are coming at my Shrikes. The Kroot actually rallied, moving 3 inches in a giant I want to be templated blob. Challenging that guy to if he's still alive. And what else you got? Is that all your movement? That was your movement. Okay.
That was my movement.
Alright, so it's on to shooting, the thing Tau does best. Alright, so that was the end of firing, where Deathleaper takes 2 wounds from this group of Fire Warriors. This guy takes 2 wounds from that group of fire warriors. The Exocrine has a 2-up cover save thanks to the buildings. Thanks to that
on 1 or 2.
It's on 2. Sorry, 2. Exocrine took a wound, and that guy's down to 1 wound left. And we're on to the assaults. Death Leaper flesh hooks him on the charge, does a wound, and he does not get into combat. And now we're on to round 3. So on the movement, Sean's got this as a tactical objective, and he's not allowed to drop them. So I'm actually going to be able to steal it with the Gants. And I actually want to try to steal these objectives when I get the chance, but we'll see. Guys move up. They move, and we're on to the psychic phase, where you get 5 dice. This guy perils in the psychic phase, rolls a 6, makes his leadership check, gets all the special benefits, but he's still a zoanthrope. And you lost 1 on your ballistic skill, and weapons go from paroxysm. These guys go to ground from horror, and we're on to shooting. Some of these guys should have run, but chose not to, as far as we can tell. Kroot took a lot of losses. There's 2. Is this one squad?
Yeah, one squad.
All right, so those guys took a bunch from the Biowars barrage. There's 2 guys left in this command squad. Kroot were badly wounded by acid spray, and we're on to the assault phase, where the Shrikes charge your warlord. So at the end of the assault phase, Death Leaper challenges the Ethereal, who refuses, and so he just slaughters a fire warrior, and when the Ethereal runs, he just runs it down and eats it, but does not get victory points for that. Not special victory points, but Ethereal victory points. So I get 1 for the Ethereal, and then I get 1 for killing a unit in the assault phase, because that's my special tactical advantage.
And you're going to pick that.
I get 1 for that. I do not get 1 for this, and I get 1 for that. So I'm at 6 to 3, and we're at the bottom around 3. And yes, just if it wasn't clear, the Tyranids killed the scouts, Kroot.
They tried.
They tried hard, and so yeah. Do the guys come in? Guys. Bring them in. They come in. Yeah, that looks remarkably like a 3. Score is 6 to 3, but it could change quick. These guys deep strike here. I have no interceptor. They get together. He moves there. Broadside falls back, and there's some craziness going on over there. All right, shooting. Tyranids have actually been lucky. I'm just going to point this out. I got a guy with 2 wounds. Death Leaper survived a phenomenal number of shots that literally, he only has 1 wound left. He should have died. So on the firing phase, there's this crazy shooting. I lost the Tyranids. Oh, what a surprise. And I lost most of my warriors back here, so my backfield synapse is about to be toast if I don't accomplish something. And we're on to the assault phase.
Trying to get him.
And there was some flying on that Riptide. He was like blowing up in pieces because he's magnetized, I think.
No, he just fits.
He just fits together. And Death Leaper lives because single units can't multi-charge. And we surrounded him. This guy's probably a little bit closer, but yes. And then everyone's falling over. And yeah, so on to Tyranids. I've got no one in reserves. Movement. That guy moves 6 inches. He's going to try to waste that broadside. These guys go to here because the only way Death Leaper is safe is in close combat. He comes up, so he's going to get this objective if they don't. Goes that way to try to finish off the Pathfinders. 30 Gants are coming out that squad because I don't want to lose backfield synapse when he kills my last warrior. And I'm only wanting to claim objectives now. My tactical things are all objective claiming. So here we go. Shooting. Oh, Psyche. 3 dice this time. So, did anything happen on the Psychic phase? I don't think so. No. Nothing productive happened. I didn't get Dominion. I failed Dominion. Yeah, and then on the shooting phase, nothing happened over there. We shot a lot. We put 1 wound on a broadside. 1 wound on a broadside. Death Leaper chose not to shoot because I'm trying to lock him in combat. And we killed 2 fire warriors with twin link devours, the brain leech worms, and we're now this guy's run over here, and we're on to the assault phase. Oh, those guys run there. The Biowars run, and they will not be in synapse, so they'll just be shooting at close things next round. Oh, did I identify that?
Nope.
Tactical error on my part. I'll try to remember not to do that. Because that's his tactical objective, is to know all of them, and that's the last one. So, on to, assaults. Forgot to mention this warrior shot them, but did not pin them. And, now we're on to, whatever, we're on to assaults. The charges here, I rolled a 1-inch charge. I got a 3. They get a 1-inch charge. The warrior fails too. So these guys are absolutely okay because they killed one guy. Oh my. Death Leaper dies, giving him 2 victory points, and Shrikes are in this combat here, which is about to be resolved. The guy with the rending claws just kills the broadside. And while we're on to the bottom of 4, but how many points did I get? I believe it will. Alright, what else? Whatever movement you got. They moved to 1-inch, basically. Commander broke off. Those guys are gonna do bad things to Gantz.
And the Riptide's huddling with the Fire Warriors in the corner.
Okay, very good. Alrighty. Shooting it is. The Tau thing. Wow, in shooting, he's got 2 wounds left. He just slaughters a whole bunch of Gantz. But the hilarity of what on here was all 1s. Everything was a 1, except for the hit. Well, the 1 to wound.
The only shot that actually worked was the shot that hit himself.
Yeah, the only thing that did a wound was the one that shot himself, and he saved. And so we're on to assaults. So he killed the Shrikes. He's up to 6 points now just for that tactical thing where he's got 3 units on his deployment zone and none of mine within 12 inches of the edge. What else? Is that it? You got any assault moves?
I am going to be assaulted.
Tau Commander is locked in combat with the Warrior, and that was it. So we're moving on to round 5. And did you get any other points? No. So it is. I got 2 more points. So it is 8 to 5. My movement. They move here. He moves there. There. Failing their synapse check. Everything else is okay. And then on the psychic phase, he perils again, but nothing happens, and he pins them with horror. Warp Blast fails, and I'm out of dice because I rolled 1 dice. And we're on to a shooting. Yeah, shooting is done. We killed a broadside. And that was it, right? Yeah. I produced 2 spore mines with the biovores. And we're on to... that's the one who killed the broadside, by the way, the exocrine. So now we're on to assaults, where this Hive Tyrant charges those Fire Warriors. Alright, I get a point for forcing a break chest, and it is the bottom of 5. For Tau. Dun dun dun. Alright, so movement. He's moved to here. He's got a tactical thing where if he gets this, he gets D3 victory points, which will potentially tie the game, and then if he wins something like that, he'll potentially win the game. So, that's the movement. What happens on shooting? Running. They need 3-inch run. They got a 2-inch run. So not close enough. The broadside. He's got it.
He's got it.
All right.
You got it.
And then that dude, what's his shooting going to be? He's going to blow up. All right, so the game ends on this turn, and the Tau, or almost destroyed, win because you got D3 victory points for holding 2 objectives, and so double what I had. And he had psychological warfare for killing my warrior, and then the Gantz ran, so he gets a point for making a morale check, making me fail a morale check, and that is the end of the game. Oh, yeah.